This is an ortho-K case where the patient is getting poor comfort with the initial lens dispense, and an in-office trial was performed, and the patient got some improvement to vision. Down to 20/40 is pretty good, coming from a minus 350. As far as making the lens more comfortable, adjusting the edge probably will help bring the edge down. Making the lens smaller, I would not recommend that. That usually will make the lens less comfortable to wear. The patient might not like that. It is a smaller cornea. I'm measuring about 10.7 to 10.8, and we're already at a 10.7 diameter on this lens. Usually going larger would make the patient more comfortable, but as far as corneal lenses go, I really don't think we can go much larger on this particular eye. So if comfort is our main goal, then a semi-scleral does make sense. It will definitely be much more comfortable for the patient to wear. And I'll just kind of show you my default starting point on an eye like this. So assuming corneal diameter of 10.8, I would design a 13.8 millimeter lens. So I'm just going to go into my settings and make these changes. If this lens is not for myopia control, if it's just to correct refractive error, then the usual 6.2 and 6.8 for those in ICU work well. I usually shoot for about 3 microns of central clearance, 24 and 26 to start. And our target will be where you are at about 1.6, I think is good. So I'll leave it at 1.5 and then we'll fine tune it a little bit. Almost always using RSIM. And here's our new lens. Okay, we have a new lens here. If we look at the vertical meridian, it looks like alignment is really poor, but I would try an RSIM lens first for a semi-scleral design. All we want is in the flat meridian to get touch at the back of the reverse curve, which we do have there. If we turn the blending on again, it looks like we get a sharper zone with the blending turned off, so I'm going to leave that checked just like you had before. And then the edge we want to set at the corneal diameter, so that was, we said 10.8. And then we want about 25 microns of clearance right here. Okay, we want a target of 1.6, so I'll increase that a little bit. And then the edge angle, 40.2. This lens isn't extraordinarily large, so usually I use a 39 or 40. Because we're on the smaller end of semi-sclerals, I'm going to go with a 40. And so we want to flatten this just a little bit more. And there's our 40. We have 25 microns there. That changed a little bit. And 2, I think I might want a little bit more clearance there. That looks good. Our target is still good. And let me just double check the last few points. Okay, so we're working on a 13.8 overall diameter, about 1.6 diopters in power, 3 microns clearance, 25 microns at the limbus. And this lens, you'll have to troubleshoot the fit just through the slit lamp. Just make sure the edge of the lens aligns well. And again, in-office trial, if you're used to doing that, is I think a great idea with these lenses, and should be much more comfortable for your patient to wear. So I hope this helps, and best of luck.